Hello there, what's up? It's Mark Kabuk, and I have some fantastic news I can't wait to share with you. It's about coffee that has mushrooms in it. So, the first question that I ask you is, what is your coffee doing beneficial for you? So, it's stimulating you, it's getting you started. It is that thing that you hold in your hand that's warm and that you put all your emotions in it. But what is it doing for your health? So, we're going to share some cool things about this reishi mushroom coffee today that can certainly maybe help turn the wheels on how you feel in your day. But first, let's just zoom back for a second. Let's look at this mushroom. This is called Ganoderma lucidum, or reishi mushroom in English. When you look at the various translations of reishi mushroom coming back from Japanese and Chinese times, it can be the mushroom of immortality. It can be the mushroom of bright and vibrant skin. It can be the emperor mushroom. All these things are true from these traditional cultures that use these mushrooms for thousands of years and have the longevity to back it up by using these mushrooms. So we're able to get you reishi mushrooms today inside delicious, fantastic tasting coffee and other products so that you can start deriving some of the benefits of having reishi inside your day. The biggest concern that I have in my practice when I ask people to take mushrooms is they have to take so many mushrooms to get the therapeutic benefit. But if you're going to be drinking coffee anyway, why wouldn't we make that shift to start adapting some of those behaviors into your life? We're not going to break the bank. We're not going to drive you crazy. It's a simple and delicious option for you to integrate into your day. And I can't wait to share the information with you that I have in this presentation. So let's get started. For far too many people, once my computer decides to work, for far too many people, we have this, they don't have their passion. They don't have their truth, their feeling and calling in life. And I personally do have that. It's one of the things that I'm the most grateful for. So I'm a naturopath, and every single day I get to meet fantastic people. And my job becomes to decipher what's happening inside people's days and what they're complaining about for sicknesses and illnesses. And my job is to create a lifestyle plan to put things back in order for you to start feeling better. So for far too many people, we have to start with just the basics. The getting off the coffee to plow you through your day, which is contributing to part of your stress and sleep cycles and why you wake up in the morning feeling like absolute crap. This, unfortunately, is far too commonly. I see people that need to drink 4, 5, 6 coffees in a day just to get the engine started, just to get out the door, right? And then we have this never-ending cycle of just bad, poor eating habits. So far too many people start the day in a rush, and I'm no different. I have 2 kids that one of them goes to school and the other one we need to kind of get ready and kind of get ready for her day, and my wife is busy, and we can keep telling ourselves the same story. But one thing we make a habit in the morning is make sure we start the day off on the right foot. And for us, that's always food-based first. So for far too many people, we start the day off on the wrong foot, and my job is to help correct that. So as you know, when you get to the point where you get they're busy and it's hectic, the first thing you do is go to the drive-thru. Maybe get that cup of coffee, maybe get that sandwich or breakfast sandwich or muffin or cake or cookie, whatever you get. At the end of the day, it's still all sugar and it's still driving you nuts. So if your coffee resembles a Mars bar more than it does a coffee, we need to start making that shift. And what I mean by that is far too many people are having way too much sugar and way too much cream inside of a very poorly delivered coffee. So what I mean by poorly delivered coffee, the cup in general, a little tiny layer of plastic inside the cup is what keeps your hot liquid from touching the outside part of the cup. That can contribute to hormonal fluctuations. And if you're drinking that 6, 7, 8 times a week, just think of the amount of exposures to estrogens you might be getting just from those plastics, those xenoestrogens or fake estrogens we call them. Those might be contributing to some of your health concerns and some of your stress cycles. So just right there, we just saved you a bunch of time, a bunch of energy, and this coffee is so quick and so convenient, there's absolutely no excuse for you not putting it inside your day. You don't have to brew it. You don't have to wait 10 minutes for it to steep. You don't have to do any of that. You need to pour 1 sack into boiling water, and you're done. It's a simple, instant coffee, which is absolutely fantastic flavor, and I cannot wait for you to try it. So for far too many people, the biggest thing that I see in my practice is they're just stressed out. People are just absolutely driving themselves crazy with dealing with stress. And stress doesn't have to be the mortgage payment, or it doesn't have to be the getting the kids to school on time. It doesn't have to be those things. The lifestyle habits that we create, unfortunately, are driving us nuts. So far too many people are not breathing correctly. We're not getting a sound night's sleep. We're on devices way too long and way too frequently. We're driving our brains crazy. It can't tell when the sun is going down and when the sun is coming up, because the blue light on your phone is telling you it's noon at the equator, and it could be 11 o'clock at night while you're laying in bed. We have to make some of these corrections to kind of see ourselves getting off this never-ending cycle of the roller coaster ride that is every single day. How many of you can say that you know day to day to day how you feel? If you know that, I give you praise. I personally know how I feel, generally speaking, throughout the day. I know how my body performs. I know how my brain performs. I know when I'm tired. I know when I'm hungry. But for far too many people, those little signals just don't even get recognized by the body, because we're on this never-ending perpetual wheel of us having this imbalanced lifestyle. So taking a little bit of control back into your day and having a bit more freedom to kind of not have to stress out about how your body performs is something that I take pride in helping my clients do. And if I can get that to you by drinking a better cup of coffee that has all of these benefits to it, why wouldn't we do that? We're not going to break the bank. It's not hard to make. Super simple, super convenient coffee that tastes delicious. What more do you want? We have a better solution. The reishi mushrooms is infused inside of our coffee beans. So basically, when you open up any one of these packs, you're going to be getting a therapeutic dose of these reishi mushroom extracts inside your coffee. Yes, the coffee has its own distinct taste. Personally, I love it. I'm drinking the King coffee. The King coffee is delicious because it has all the flavors, all the aromas, all the textures that you're looking for in a great, gourmet cup of coffee. But for me, it helps me with my brain and my physical performance, and I just feel great throughout the day. My kids, I have kids. They're 5 and 2.5. They love treats just like your kids do. But when we make pudding and when we make ice creams for them, I use a protein powder and I use this hot chocolate. The hot chocolate is fantastic. I put it in my kids' smoothies. I put it in their puddings. I put it in their ice cream that we make at home. Deriving these mushroom benefits all the way along. So we can have protein powders, we have spores, we have green tea, we have red tea. We have so many cool options for you to help work with your lifestyle. So what does regular coffee do to your body? Regular coffee pretty much has an acidic or lowering pH type behavior. It's going to require you to get more water, which means it dehydrates you. And second to that, it pulls out those nutrients that help regulate your blood pressure. So we have to watch that as we get the regular kind of like day-to-day stuff about your coffee. That's part of the reason why you might have those jitters and crashes, because your body's trying to adapt to get that stuff out of your day. The Organo coffee doesn't have an acidic type presentation. The reishi mushroom has been proven. There's over 2,000 studies published on reishi mushrooms and the benefits of them for human performance. It boosts the immune system. It helps provide energy to the body. It oxygenates every single cell in the body. There's no jitters or crashes after you consume it. Now, let me put an asterisk by that. If you're one of those people that are caffeine sensitive, this product has caffeine. Let's not say that a blanket statement you're not going to feel jitters, because there's going to be a very select number of people that might feel jitters if you're caffeine sensitive. That might be something that you have to experience. For me, I am a little bit caffeine sensitive. I have that point where I can't have 2 to 3 coffees in a day. I just feel like absolute crap. So one Organo Gold coffee for me is it for the day. I don't do any more. Sometimes I might get some Organo, the mushrooms and the spores if I'm feeling a little bit down my immune system. But generally speaking, I feel great for just having the 1 cup of coffee in the day. We have certified organic coffee beans, and we also have certified Ganoderma mushrooms inside every single cup of coffee. So it doesn't matter if you pay the initial $30 for the box of coffee, that's the starter pack, or you pay the $60 per month like I do for the King. You're getting the same quality mushrooms with all the right certifications in every single cup, guaranteed. A healthy cup of coffee can really go a long way with helping you restore some of that balance back to your day. The most powerful ingredient, and it's exclusive, the way that Organo grows it, is more than 4,000 years of history around the Organo mushroom. So again, it's called the red mushroom, that mushroom of immortality, that fantastic mushroom that was reserved just for the emperors. And again, all those traditional cultures have so much longevity in their gene pools there. It's amazing to see that this is one of the behaviors that they would have done on a daily basis to kind of get some of those benefits. So again, we just talked about this a minute ago, but from PubMed, if you just kind of Google or go to PubMed and Google and type in, Ganoderma mushrooms, you'll see there's studies proven to say that it increases the sleep potential. It helps improve circulations. It helps reduce inflammation and allergy symptoms. It helps bolster the immune response. It helps get rid of toxins and kind of has so much good antiviral properties. So it's just absolutely an incredible product that, again, you can get benefits from just by drinking coffee. So again, 2,500 peer-reviewed citations for liver dysfunction, kidney dysfunction, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, arthritis, insomnia, bronchitis, asthma, lowered immunity, diabetes, cancer. I mean, look at that list and tell me that that's not something that you have one of those things, or you know people that experience some of those things. And if we can get some benefits by just using a different cup of coffee for your day, sounds awesome to me. Who's ready to go? So you're going to see below this video, there's a couple of different links there so you can enjoy the 30-day coffee challenge. So you know how you feel today watching this video. You know some of the struggles you have. Do me a favor, write them down on a piece of paper. Let's change one habit here today. Let's get you a better cup of coffee throughout the day. And in 30 days time, let's do that same list again and see if we have any benefit to you feeling better just by drinking a cup of coffee. What do you think? Who doesn't want to feel better? I've never met anybody in my day that didn't want to feel better. Even me, I feel good, but I'm constantly challenging myself to ask, how do I feel better? What do I need to do? Do I need to do all these different things? Do I need to change a basic habit? What do we need to do to feel better? For far too many people, unfortunately, we feel so bad that when you make one little change, and you just say turn the needle one little degree, it feels like 10 degrees. We're all living in this society that we're 10 out of 10. Our engines are just tapped out or revved out. So to be able to calm that down a little bit is life-changing for so many people. It's mind-blowing for me in my practice when I make these habits and make these corrections, how simple and how effective they can be to help people feel better. So I have a client here, Amy. She is one of these people that's caffeine sensitive, couldn't drink coffee for years, and she's a coder. She's on a computer. She writes all these different things for these incredible companies. And Amy says it's the only coffee she can drink without feeling jittery or wired. It's just awesome. So Amy tried the coffee first, and I gave her a sample pack. And the first time she tried it, she said, Mark, I need this. Amy ended up going through and getting coffee and mushrooms and spores, and she's got a protein powder. She got all these things because she just feels so damn good when she eats this mushroom-based coffee and feels the effects of it coming back throughout inside her day. So the most common question is, Mark, how much are we talking here, dude? So the typical cup of coffee, I was an Americano drinker. So I'd go to a specialty local coffee store, get an Americano, and I do that probably 7 days a week, $25 a week pretty much, $98 a month. And it's amazing to see how simple you do that by, and then some days, again, working in there, because I might have been a little bit hungry or peckish, I work in a breakfast sandwich, and that's $10 or $9. You know what I mean? So how many times does this $24 end up being, say, $60 by the time the end of the month's over because I got a couple of breakfast sandwiches and all these kind of things? So again, let's talk about the King coffee first, the one that I use personally, the one that I love. So basically it's about $1.95 per cup, about $14 per week, about $56 per month for the cup of coffee that you're going to use. Absolutely fantastic. $40 a month in savings right there. Organo black coffee. The black coffee is going to be about $1 a cup, 7 days. You get $7 per week, about $30 per month, right? How awesome is that? $65 in savings over you buying coffee at another retailer. Just absolutely incredible. And again, the packet is so easy. You open the packet, I rip it with my fingers, or you can cut it, whatever you want to do. Pour it in a cup, put hot water on it, and you're done. I sometimes put coconut milk and cinnamon in mine. That tastes fantastic. If you want something a little bit of a treat or a little bit different. But personally, I just love the flavor of black coffee, so I use it just like that. So how much? We're not breaking the bank here, people. Again, let's recap. We got a coffee that is extremely cost effective, super easy to use, super easy to travel with as well. You know you're going for 5 or 6, 7 days. Throw 7 packs in your bag, you're done. For us, we're going on vacation for 2 weeks. We'll literally just take a box of this with us and pack it in our luggage. And we'll take it out of the box because they're like individually wrapped sash. Super, super simple. So we got an easy, convenient, delicious cup of coffee with a ton of health benefits, and it will help turn the needles in how you feel to calm down the noise inside of your day. What can be better than that? Who can use the Organo coffee is always the question. If I don't like coffee, what do I do? So who can use it? Every single population can use an Organo product. So if your parents or your in-laws, they can use it. If you're at that point where you're a busy office executive, you can use it as well. Super easy to have it drop shipped right to your office. Let your staff try it. Let them drink it. Super, super easy. Kids, no, not coffee. But again, the hot chocolates, using it in different types of ways. Again, for me, I add how about half a sack to my kid's smoothie in the morning. I make avocado pudding that I use a little bit of hot chocolate to get the reishi mushrooms in them. I use also the hot chocolate just on those cold wintry days where you want something that's warm and kind of soul soothing. I use the Organo coffee then as well. So kids can use this stuff as well. And then we have this, I think one of the biggest problem areas is the overconsumption of caffeine amongst those, say, between the ages 16 to 17 through, say, 25 or 30. So I think that's the biggest group that can derive the most benefits because, again, they're doing those instant gratification type societies, right? So more and more and more and more and more all the time. And again, that sometimes is driving some of those poor lifestyle habits to begin with. So if we can make that shift, so you've got someone that's in, early university, or they're planning a business, or whatever they're doing, they're coders or gamers, whatever the case may be, this coffee might certainly help you kind of keep the lifestyle a little bit more balanced inside your day. Brilliant. So again, there's a couple different options. The black coffee, it's definitely the most cost-effective one. $30 for 30 packs. The king is the king for a reason. It's going to help with the brain, the body, all those different things going on at one time. Personally, I prefer the king. We have lattes for you Starbucks goers that are paying $7 or $8 for a frothy cup of warm milk. That's mind-blowing to me. But at the end of the day, we have a latte that has the exact same property. So again, you pour the pack of the latte in the warm water, drink it, stir it, you're done. Super simple, and that's coming in not terribly expensive at all, just a little bit more expensive than the black coffee you're seeing on the screen there. Just delicious for those weekend treats that you want, right? Absolutely fantastic. So again, which one are you going to use for your 30-day challenge? Most of you will prefer the black, and you'll definitely prefer health benefits from that. But if you're like me and you want the absolute best possible bang for your buck to feel the most benefits, I'd go with the king. So why wouldn't you choose a healthier cup of coffee? It's so easy, so convenient. One of the most effective things we can do in our lifestyle to get that coffee back in there. And again, coffee is one of those things that it's just ingrained in our society. There's over 7 billion cups of coffee served around the world every day. Just think about that number for a second. That is absolutely mind-blowing. So at the end of the day, if we can tap into just a little tiny bit of that and get a little bit more health benefit from our coffee, then I think we should probably start doing that. So that's the message I have for you today. I hope you have a fantastic day. On the links down below, you're going to see the links for the 30-day challenge. So you can find which one works for you, which one works the best, which one you want to try. And I would encourage you to give it a try just for the 30 days. See how you feel. Write yourself a list of how you feel today. So what's your energy? What's your mood? What's your appetite? What's your digestive habits? What's your skin look like? And run that same questionnaire again in 30 days just by changing the coffee habit to see how you feel. So I sincerely appreciate you coming to listen to this talk today. I love having these videos and stuff. Again, if you have any questions for me, please reach out to email. I'm more than happy to help answer those questions for you. And I sincerely hope you have a fantastic day and you start enjoying the benefits of healthy coffee super soon. All right? Take care.